Hi everyone, today we're going to look at mixed numbers and improper fractions. Before we get to know them a little deeper, let's review what they are. An improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator can be greater than the denominator. In this case, the fraction will be greater than 1. Here's an example. We have 3 over 2, or 3 halves. The numerator, 3, is greater than the denominator of 2. And here it is modeled. We have halves shown, and 3 of those halves have been shaded in. So we have 3 halves. We can see that it's greater than 1 because we have more than one piece, or more than one whole, shaded in. Here it is on a number line. We have our number line from 0 to 2, and each whole number has been broken up into equal parts as indicated by the denominator. So we have 1 half, 2 halves, 3 halves, and as you can see, it's greater than 1. The other form an improper fraction can take is where the numerator is equal to the denominator. And in this case, no matter what the numerator and denominator are, as long as they are equal, the fraction itself will be equal to 1. It will have a value of 1. So here's an example. If we have 4/4, the numerator and the denominator are both the same. They're both 4. Here it is modeled. We have 4 parts shown with 4 of those parts shaded. And we can see that it equals that whole part. It equals 1 whole. On a number line, it looks like this. We have 0 to 1, and it's divided into 4 equal parts, as indicated by our denominator. And to find where 4/4 would lie on our number line, we go across 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, 4/4 lies on the same line as 1. It's equal to 1. Mixed numbers. Mixed numbers show the sum of a whole number and a proper fraction. The mixed numbers will be greater than the whole number shown, but they'll be less than the next whole number on the number line. Let's take a look. Here we have 2 and 1/4 modeled. We have 1 whole, 2 whole pieces, and 1/4 shaded in. So we have 2 and 1/4. On a number line, it looks like this. Here we have our number line. Each whole number is divided into equal parts as indicated by the denominator. So in order to find where 2 and 1/4 would lie, we come across to 2 because we know we have 2 whole parts. And then we jump 1/4. So now we have 2 and 1/4, or 2 and 1/4. As you can see, it's greater than 2, which is the whole number shown in the mixed number, but it's less than 3, which is the next whole number on the number line. So how do you write mixed numbers as improper fractions and vice versa? Let's take a look. When writing mixed numbers as improper fractions, to find what the numerator would be for your improper fraction, you multiply the whole number by the denominator and add the numerator. To find out what the denominator would be in your improper fraction, well, that's easy because it would just stay the same as it was in the mixed number. Let's take a look. This is a bit of a formula to remember how to change mixed numbers into improper fractions. So we take the whole number, we multiply it by the denominator, then we add the numerator. And all of that will be placed over the vinculum where our denominator would lie below. So for example, if we have 6 and 2/3 as a mixed number, how would we change that into an improper fraction? Well, following our formula, we would multiply 6 by 3. 6 is the whole number, 3 is the denominator, and then we would add 2, which is our numerator. All of that will be placed on top of the vinculum, underneath which will lie our denominator, which doesn't change. So simplifying that, we have 18 plus 2 over 3 and that becomes 20 over 3. So how do we write improper fractions as mixed numbers? Well, we divide the numerator by the denominator. The quotient then becomes the whole number, and the remainder becomes the new numerator. So let's say we've been given an improper fraction of 9 over 6, or 9/6. It's important to remember that the denominator will always remain the same. So it's like saying 9 divided by 6. So let's do that. 9 divided by 6. 9 divided by 6. Well, 6 can fit into 9 one whole time. So that's why 1, our quotient, represents the whole number. As we multiply then, 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract. 9 take 6 is 3. 3 is our remainder, and that becomes the new numerator. So 9/6 as an improper fraction converted to a mixed number would look like this: 1 and 3/6. 1 and 3/6. We can simplify that even further, the fraction part anyway, because we know about equivalent fractions. So 3/6 could be simplified as 1/2. 1 and 3/6 is the same as 1 and 1/2.